If you're new to fasting, or maybe you've tried it before but you're struggling to see results, honestly, I'm not surprised. There is so much mixed information trying to sell you something. Fasting Tube is independent and focusing on real information. Let's get started with today's video.
The question, how do I start intermittent fasting? Starting an intermittent fasting protocol is quite simple. Sticking with fasting for the long term is a different story. Starting an intermittent fasting protocol is quite simple. Sticking with fasting for the long term is a different story. Starting an intermittent fasting protocol is quite simple. Sticking with fasting for the long term is a different story. Here are 3 ways you can fast with success for the rest of your life. Here are 3 ways you can fast with success for the rest of your life. Here are 3 ways you can fast with success for the rest of your life. Start with the 16-8 protocol first. Start with the 16-8 protocol first. Starting to fast is one of the best decisions you can make in your life. There are so many benefits to fasting. These benefits include weight and body fat loss, easy weight maintenance, more focus and energy, a healthy immune system and great sex drive. When I first started to look into fasting, I found it quite daunting. I was fearful of hunger and losing muscle tone. I thought that it was an extreme way to lose weight and body fat. I dismissed the idea for months until I saw my personal goals plateau. I wanted a solution for long-term weight loss, and fasting looked like a good option. As I started to research fasting, the 16-8 protocol looked the most approachable. Basically, you stop eating around 8 p.m. the night before. You start eating around 12 p.m. the next day. Basically, you stop eating around 8 p.m. the night before. You start eating around 12 p.m. the next day. Doing so allows you to fast for 16 hours and you have 8 hours to eat your meals. Most people eat 2 or 3 meals in that window. There are many other fasting protocols like 1 meal a day, OMAD. You fast for 2,223 hours and have a 2-hour or less eating window. This is what I practice most days. 1 meal a day. 5-2 fasting. You eat normal for 5 days, then for 2 days out of the week you eat around 500 calories for the day. 5-2 fasting. The warrior diet. Your eating window is 4 hours a day. You may have some fruits and veg during your fasting window. The warrior diet. Prolonged fasting. You fast for 48 hours or more. Prolonged fasting. My first day of fasting was scary and exciting at the same time. After that first day, I was thrilled. I had tons of energy. I did not experience much hunger. I remember feeling naked without eating food in the morning, but after the first few days that feeling went away. In the first week I lost 5 pounds. I knew then that fasting would fit into my life beautifully. You can do the same. First, check with your physician to see that you are in good health to fast. Most people are. If you suffer from conditions like obesity, high blood pressure, insulin resistance, fasting can benefit you immensely. In the article, 7 benefits of fasting plus the best types of fasting, Dr. Axe highlights the fact that fasting improved key markers with people who have type 2 diabetes. Their glucose levels and body weight improved when they started a fasting protocol. Even if you don't suffer from a serious health condition, fasting will improve your overall health. 2. Create a whole foods diet that will help you lose the weight you need. Many people, myself included, have trouble getting started on a new endeavor. You can read all the articles in the world about fasting. But if you don't try it for yourself, you will never see if fasting will work for you. To set yourself up for success, figure out which fasting protocol you want to try. The 16-8 protocol fits well for most lifestyles. Figure out which fasting protocol you want to try. Create a whole foods diet that will support you when you fast. Eating a highly processed food diet makes fasting more difficult. Create a whole foods diet that will support you when you fast. Design a solid workout plan. 3 to 4 days a week with daily walks is a good start. Design a solid workout plan. Water fast only. Make sure that you are consuming enough water when you are fasting. Water fast only. The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Intermittent Fasting goes into more detail on how you should prepare. If you are eating a diet like the Standard American Diet, SAD, seek to change your diet to a whole foods diet first. If you fast with a poor diet, your results won't manifest like you want. Fasting is a tool to use in your healthy living toolbox. It does not magically fix all your health-related issues. I learned this the hard way. When you eat a whole foods diet like vegan, keto, or Mediterranean, fasting will amplify your results. 3. Gradually incorporate more healthy living practices in your life. Gradually incorporate more healthy living practices in your life. When I first started fasting, I fasted 5 days per week. I had a weekend job that I could not bear the thought of fasting through. As time went on and I got used to fasting, I started to fast all 7 days. I realized that I had more energy and focus when I was fasting. I was able to perform better during weekend job. If fasting daily intimidates you, try fasting a few days first. Fasting is a long-term healthy living solution. You don't have to go in hardcore at the start. Building gradually allows you to stick with fasting for the long term. The more success you see, the more you will want to improve on your results. Start to add more healthy practices in your life like a morning routine. Include things like affirmations, meditations, walking, and cold showers. These are tough, but they give you jolt of energy. A morning routine. Block out time to spend with loved ones. Fasting gives you space. It allows you to realize that being busy is not always the best thing. Block out time to spend with loved ones. Do more self-care activities. Allowing time for things like massage, spa, and journaling resets you. Self-care allows you to achieve the goals you want. Do more self-care activities. Don't delay starting fasting like I did. Start today and see results straight away. Your future self will be forever grateful.